try to hunt the wind and it's like, I don't know what the heck to do. Do you have any advice for guys that hunt in conditions that don't really allow a consistent wind?
Well, for one thing, you got to get out of the bottoms, and you get up as high as you can on the ridges. The saddles are ridges. You know, a lot of times the reason the bucks are bedded where they are is because the wind currents are to their advantage. But you just got to learn how the wind currents traverse through your hunting property. There's times you'll hang a stand and you think the wind's out of the south. When you get to that stand, it's actually out of the north because that wind is swirling or it's eddying. It's you know, hitting a tree line and coming back down, and up high, you know, it is out of the south, but down low it's out of the north. Yeah. So you just got experience, really, just over time at specific locations, not experience overall. It's specific experience at a specific location. You just got to learn how the wind traverses your hunting property.
Well, that's what I wonder sometimes too. If in the big woods there's such vast places that your mind tends to want to try all these different places, and sometimes I wonder if you'd be better off taking that 100 acres that you know there's good, you know, there's good terrain features in, and truly focusing on it and learning it.
Yeah, I agree. There's those magical spots that'll produce year after year after year once you figure them out. Yeah. And you know, the hardest mature buck to kill is your first one. Yeah. The second one gets a little bit easier, next one a little bit easier, the following one a little bit easier. And by the time you've killed, you know, 8 or 10 of them, it's like you can do it year after year then. Yeah. But it's really hard to put your finger on and explain to somebody. It takes experience, but part of that experience is you're gathering information on your specific hunting area that can be used in future seasons. You're fine-tuning what you need to do there. You know, the exact tree you need to be in, the exact wind direction you need to be in that tree, the exact dates you need to be in that tree. And once you figure it out, then you just come back year after year and get it done. Yeah. And then you also, over time, you build more and more of those situations. So now you don't just have a couple of go-to stands. You got 6 or 8 or 10 or 12, you know, specific trees that you know the recipe for that tree. You know the time, you know the wind direction, you know everything that's needed at that tree. And when you put all those things together, then, you know, consistent success becomes a real possibility.